Dearest one, do you remember when we met? I open my eyes. I do not know where I am. I cannot see the carriage. Where is Mamma? Where is Matska? A soft, plump woman speaks to me gently, meaning to reassure. Your childhood governess, Madame Perrodon. She gives me her arm for support and leads me across the drawbridge and through the castle gate. She is kind. I know you all think our manservants wicked-looking, ugly, hangdog rogues. Your father fears they may rob my mother in the woods. Only the charitable Madame Perrodon suggests they might, perhaps, be simply worn out from travelling. Servants take me to what is to be my room. Handsome, a little stately. A massive tapestry of Cleopatra clutching the fatal asp faces the bed. Rich golden carving makes the classic old tapestries seem less gloomy. I fall asleep at once and am awoken in the early hours by your doctor, who pronounces me shaken but undamaged. Then you, my dearest, you send a servant to ask if I am strong enough, if I wish to speak with you. Oh, dearest one, I wish for nothing more. Candles are lit at the bedside, and I wear the soft silk dressing gown which my mother placed over me at the sight of the crash. Warm, quilted, embroidered with flowers. You recognize me at once. You see the face you saw so many years ago when you were a child. You are dumbstruck. You stop. You recoil. Take 2 steps backwards, away from me. Often you have thought of that face with horror when no one suspects what you are thinking about. I recognize you, too. We gaze at each other for a full minute. I speak first. 12 years ago I saw your face in a dream, and it has haunted me ever since. We marvel at our shared experience. Soon you welcome me and tell me how much pleasure my accidental arrival has given you all, especially you. You hold my hand. You are shy, as most lonely people are, but you blush and hold my hand. I tell you how, as a child of 6, I awoke from a confused and troubled dream, and found myself in a strange nursery full of empty beds. I remember particularly an iron candlestick with 2 branches. I cannot say why. I heard you cry, I say, but when I looked at you, I saw not the little girl, but a beautiful young lady. Your golden hair, your large blue eyes, and your lips, as they are here and now. I tell you how your looks won me, how I lay down and put my arms around you, how we slept. Then how you suddenly screamed, and I awoke terrified, slipped down onto the floor in fright, and woke again in my own room at home. You tell me of your own experience. You feel now that we have met already 12 years before, that we are destined to be friends. You are strangely drawn to me and wonder if I feel the same. You have never had a friend, and wonder if you will find one now. I am so tired, and you are kind enough to bid me good night. You offer me a maid to sit up all night with me, to reassure me. I need no assistance, and I tell you of my terror of robbers, how our house was once robbed and 2 servants murdered, how I always lock my door. We embrace. Good night, darling. It is very hard to part with you, but good night. Tomorrow, but not early, I shall see you again. I sink back onto the pillow with a sigh. Good night, dear friend. And I watch you leave.